Hi guys, mobbsy9's here again, and today basically what I wanted to do was in preparation for my survey series, which I'm going to be starting a few days probably. I've got a mate who I want to do it with, but his laptop's not working at the moment. But in preparation for that, I wanted to do a kind of tutorial into how to set up a server. Now there are a few options we can go for. I'll take you through a couple of them. First one to take you through is control panel. Control panel, pre-post. So around brother I'm running through. So the first one, right, this is pre-post in association with Feed2Beast. It's good for small servers, few people, and whatnot. At the moment, it's got an Easter discount code. But basically, you can run Minecraft. It says here Minecraft, Terraria, Starbound, and StarMade. It's actually for small servers really good. So if you go to services, when it loads, so basically there are a ton of different packages. So trial package obviously, and then so you start off with they're kind of Minecraft themed names. If you start with budget, that would be good for about one or two or three players maybe. As you can see here, not even gig of RAM, very small hard drive, that kind of thing. We'll only be able to run vanilla Minecraft, that kind of thing. As you that's $4.99. So. As you go up with the packages, you can see the RAM increases, the hard drive space increases, and the CPU increases. And so the best one here is Enderman with 8 gigs of RAM. And as you go up, they're more able to host, so like Monster Pack and all those different launchers like Tekkit you can run on them. Bear in mind, like Monster Pack, they recommend minimum of 3 gigs of RAM, which is $17.99 a month. And then as you get up, you got more RAM and stuff. Now, bear in mind, I tried to run Monster Pack on the Spider Pack. With about 5 other people, and it didn't work terribly well. It's quite a bit of lag and it crashed quite a bit. But I'll get into a dedicated server later. You can do a dedicated server on here, but it starts at £50 a month for a dedicated, which is probably better than co-location. But I'll take Spider for example. I think I'll Spider. Yeah, I'll Spider. These are all virtual servers, obviously. But I'll show you basically really simple. Obviously, choose your billing period, server name. Basically, the Grantham one is a bit quicker, 99p. Choose locations. You can choose your preloaded games. I did Minecraft, obviously. Choose your support. I did standard. Does mean you have to do your own plugins, that kind of thing. But when that's done, you can basically go to control panel. I've actually cancelled mine, don't know whether it's still up at the moment though. Looks like this. So this one is called Craft Core Reloaded, using Spider Pack. And it seems to be up. I don't think anyone's been on it for a while, because I've been using a different one. But obviously you get your support, billing. Here you can basically, going into the Minecraft section, you can set up your server properties, so the name of it, the RAM, allowance, whitelisted, all that kind of stuff. You can also do plugins, you can install right into here, that kind of stuff, mods, YAML editor basically edits config files, so if I go into config, I can just that kind of thing. software selection, so that's like if you want Minecraft, which I think it's or is it Minecraft? I think it's, no, sorry, it's more the mod packs that you want, and it's taking ages to load, so I won't go into that, but it's just choosing if you want Tech It, FTB pack, Bucket, that kind of thing. Obviously, some of the packs Creeper Panel do not support. That's fine, my internet's kind of gone slow. Then if you go into System, you can basically use an FTP program to access it. So you get TeamSpeak. You get TeamSpeak included. You can access via SSH, that kind of thing. You can also run command line prompts automatically. You can set up TeamSpeak. So here I get TeamSpeak with this, and you can choose other ones. You can also do, so this way you can choose whether to do Minecraft or Pocket Edition or whichever, Cube World, Terraria, Beyond, Steam, all those kind of things. And then system software, oh yeah, so this is extras, don't worry about it too much. Then also have backup and restore, so you can do manual backups, you can purchase remote backups, that kind of thing. And you can also allow other people in, so at the moment these are the people in at the moment. And so you can allow them just access to console and start and stop, but you can do it so they can't edit mods or plugins or edit configs. So it's quite a good way if you just want, say, a sub-admin to be able to restart, that kind of thing. But that, as I said, that wasn't good enough for so for a small server, maybe not quite monster pack intensivity, it's really good. Oh, sorry. But say you wanted something more dedicated, that kind of thing, I will now go on to show you that. So the one I'm using is off Hetzner. It's based in Germany, and I'm using a root server. So I'm using the EX40, which is the basic one. They do it. See, they work in euros. They do a setup fee and that kind of thing. So 49 euros, about £40 plus a £40 setup fee. And here you can see it has 32 gig RAM, 100 gigs backup space, sorry, where is it? 2 2TB hard drives. And obviously, further you go down to the SX290, I haven't actually looked at this. Here, 15 times 4TB, 50TB traffic, DX290, uses 128 gig RAM. Obviously that's very expensive, so for this one on my server I have, which I'm running, I split the donation, so I pay half and then a few others pay small chunks of the rest. We'll head into English, show you what to go through next. So if you click order now, and when it comes through, it takes its time a bit because my internet at home is quite slow. Poses a small problem for uploading YouTube videos, but I usually leave it running overnight. So you can choose rescue system. I use Debian LAMP. That gives you a few extras. Obviously, if you do Windows Server, they're easier to operate generally, but you do have to pay extra monthly. And obviously, if you pre-install a control panel, you also have to pay a license fee, unfortunately, which is a bit of a pain. I don't think I can get off this. Don't want that. Get off. Here, just go on one of those. So I don't do that. You can choose your architecture. I don't do any of this either. Add it to shopping cart. But once you've done that, so that's simple. You get a few emails setting up. You can then log in. That's what I want. Log in robot, I think. Okay, yeah, here. So this is where your server is. In this way, I generally don't do too much on here. So this is my server. And they assign you an automatic IP address, and you can set up. So I've got this installed. But once that's installed, you then need to go to depending on what you've got. So I've got Mac, so I use terminal, and that's fine. If you've got Linux, you can use their terminal. So for example, if I go to a Linux-based machine, let me just start this one up. On Windows, you do need Putty. It's an app called Putty, but just going to start and not break my machine. Putty basically like terminal kind of thing. It's pretty much the same as what I'm about to show you, and it's about to probably crash my whole machine. Let's have a look. Let's go. Here we go. So here we go. Because I've got a lot running, it's being a bit slow, but yeah, so you can go into terminal, and this doesn't matter what machine you're on. As I said, Linux or Mac, as long as you're in Putty on Windows, you put in your SSH space, as you see here, root, and then your IP address. That's mine. And when you first go, don't think I know where my repositories are. File manager. Where are they? You show hidden items. I need to go to. Delete that. Delete. Now if I click off this and open a new terminal thing, I've got a tab down here. Now if I do it, 148.251.4, it will ask you, are you sure you want to continue connecting? It's just a fingerprint thing, because at the moment, see in here, this is where your SSH thing is. It doesn't know what hosts it can trust yet. If you hit yes, that's fine. It'll take you through to your password, and then if you go back into SSH, it'll give you unknown hosts. If you look, that's just the host key. You don't even need to touch that, that's fine. But I'm just going to quit out of Linux for now. There we go. Take time. Shout out, there we go. So, as I'm on Mac, I'll just log in here. And I can never remember my password, so if this works, yep, I will be back once I've put my password in. Okay, so literally all I've done is I've just put my password in. It comes up with this. So at the moment I've got, it said Debian 70 installed, but before, what you'd have to do is, I'm not going to pretend I know all this off by heart, but you would type in atp-get update. Oh no, really? Not? Well, you do basically go to this. I'll leave a link in the description for you. It's a really good one. There are a couple of things that you need to do differently in this. But so on mine, I just do atp-get update, and then you obviously need to have Java installed, and I'll be back in a second. Well, I just had to quickly do something. So obviously I've got my OS installed, so it doesn't matter. But then if you do dash Java, I think it is. Nope. Java dash. Ooh, something's loading up. Java dash version, as you can see down here, it will tell you what version you've got, and as it also says, if you get Java command not found, do atp install default jdk. Then you also need to install your screen like that. And then this way it gets slightly different. You do mk directory, that's just making a directory. That's what mkdir is. So you make directory Minecraft, then you go into your directory, which change directory I think, cd, Minecraft. So you're in that directory now. There, I should probably show you make directory YouTube test, cd YouTube test. There we go. So now I'm in my directory. Obviously, I can go into my. I need to. How do I get out of this directory? Ooh, that was not what I wanted to do. 148.51. Okay, let me just put my password in again. Back in, obviously don't want to show you your password. If I go back into YouTube test, this is where I want to install my software. Now, obviously, that's just for a standard Minecraft server. If you go to feed the beast serve download, obviously it depends on which pack you want, and also, well, so here, if I want to download server, that is the link address I need. So copy that link address, and then go back here, and this is where I sometimes get a bit confused. Type wget and then paste. Here we go. And obviously my internet connection is slow, but the internet connection that my server is linked to is not, so it should go fairly quickly if this wants to work. Oh, hang on. Okay. Stop. No. You do have to do dash capital O actually, and then do it, but I've stopped now. But I won't do it because that's now stopped, unfortunately. You would then do screen dash S, then it doesn't really matter whatever you do really, but I do that. And then this is where it's slightly trickier. I don't bother doing this actually, because you can change that in a way I'll show you in a minute. But if you go in Minecraft, if you go to notes, here we go, wget. No, not gonna work. Wget. Oh, you can see. Oh, service unavailable. So that's basically how you do it. So I go into my screen. So if I go into my screen, actually it might be already loaded. Here, so it's already loaded actually. So I don't think anyone's playing at the moment. Nope, no one's online at the moment. So I'll stop it to show you. Here it's saving. So basically, you're in your directory. What you do is you type Java, and then basically I'll show you how to get this exact thing here in a minute. But my one is this. So I type that 965.jar. And fingers crossed. There you go. My server is now starting. So obviously I just stopped it and started it. Obviously to stop it you just type stop, and that will stop your server. So then when you've done that, I will show you how to edit. So you can through Terminal or Putty or whatever you use, you can edit mods and configs and that kind of stuff. But I find I can't really code much at all, so I don't even bother. So you can quit out of that. And again, you just use, whenever you want to go back into to visit console, you can type SSH root out your IP address, do your password, and then screen space -R, and then whatever your screen name is. But to edit your configs and your mods and your plugins and all that kind of stuff, I use, if it decides to load, a thing called CyberDuck. You can use FileZilla, anything like that. I have, if I go home, if I can, file, new Finder window, that's not Finder, CyberDuck, new browser. There we go. So I've got a couple of things on here. So basically, to start a new one, just go open connection, go to, I use FSTP, do your server IP address, whatever it is. Port, I don't bother about, to be honest. Then put your username, so mine's root, and then your password, whatever that is, you'll be able to get that from the server. then you can go into this, and it will basically log you into your server. So I can delete those. Delete, because I do not need them. Did that, yeah, there we go. So you'll have your Minecraft directory, which is what you created. Here you have all your settings. So you've obviously got report logs, all your stuff. So you've got your configs. So you can go into here when they load, and you can basically take it, download it, edit it, and then re-upload it. Make sure to delete the original. Get all your crash reports. So I've actually, in the time it's been up, it's about 5 days, I think, I've had this server up. I only had one crash, which is good. So this is how I know what I start using, because this is my start jar file, ftb server -164-965.jar, and then this is where all your mods are. So if you're adding mods, it's like, I don't know if I've got them in at the moment. Let me have a look. No, I don't, but I will be installing Equivalent Exchange, Ars Magica 2, and Vendor. So Vendor is a multiplayer mod. I might spotlight that actually. Haven't really played with it much. But then if you go to server properties, obviously you need to download it and open it up. Here's where you can set your properties, so you can set game mode, level type, whether you allow nether, your level name, online mode, difficulty, all that kind of stuff. And then you'd re-upload it. Server start dot one of those. Go away. I can't remember which one it is. Can't open that one. There. One of those you can edit the RAM. You also have your whitelist, so if you whitelist people, and also your world, which is where your player data is. So these are the only ones that have logged on. If you just let you know, if you want to, so I've had problems where people have got stuck in a place and you couldn't do nothing. You'd go into world and then players, delete their data, and then when they next log in, they'll be reset. Yes, they'll be reset, but at least they can actually play. But this has all your dimensions in, anything like that. That's CyberDuck, so that's, I think that works on both Windows, Mac, and Linux. That's basically setting up a server in like 10 minutes. I don't know how long my vid's been, 22 minutes, depending on which route you go. If you don't know anything about Linux or anything like that, and you just want a server for a couple of people, definitely go CreeperHost. It's actually really good. It just wasn't quite suited for me. They've got a really good support team as well. And you can upgrade, downgrade your packages really easily, that kind of thing. You can have a, do you know what? I've never actually tried to see what it does when you go to a dedicated server. So just because I feel like doing it with you guys here, I'm going to choose my dedicated server. So okay. Anyway, I will be back in a sec. Pretty much setting up a server, so I will include this link in the description. Yeah, I'll include this link in the description for you. It's really good. But also, if you kind of Google setting up a Minecraft server on Linux, it will give you loads of tutorials. Also, if you need any other help, you can always leave me a comment and whatever. So I hope that's kind of helped you guys kind of introduce you to setting up a server. That's it for this today. So I'll put my thing here. I will be doing mod spotlight maybe tonight. Actually, maybe not tonight, but probably tomorrow. And so that's it from me. So until then, thanks for watching and goodbye.